EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for the weekend, April 13th and 14th, 2024. It is Saturday, and the weekend video forecast is proudly sponsored by LH Zimmerman Lawn and Garden in Ephrata, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. LH Zimmerman Lawn and Garden is your one-stop shop for outdoor power equipment. Spring is here, and you may be in need of a new lawnmower, blower, or trimmer. They carry a full line of top-quality consumer and commercial mowers from Bad Boy and Ariens, and for your handheld needs, they carry Echo and Greenworks gas and battery equipment. Stop at their location at 730 Glenwood Drive in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. I mentioned you saw this ad on the EPAWA video to receive $150 off the purchase of any zero-turn mower. Offer will expire April 30th, 2024. They are LH Zimmerman Lawn and Garden in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the weekend video forecast. So this week is not going to be terrible, but we will start off here today with some very chilly conditions. There's a trough that is settling over the region that came in the wake of yesterday's cold front. There's a little bit of a trough influence here, and with that negative tilt of the trough, there will be some showers in parts of our region this morning, and then we'll have clouds giving way to sun this afternoon. Okay, this trough has to lift out first. There could even be some snow showers with that closer to the Pennsylvania-New York border and areas of elevation above I-80 before this moves out, but it'll be very quickly moving out. And again, once it does so, clouds are going to give way to sun this afternoon, but it will be chilly today. Very chilly and very breezy. Here's that look at the NAM high-res future simulated radar starting us off at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you can see some showers with this inverted trough extending all the way down this far here. So this is going to be rain and snow showers. Rain showers down by 78 and I-80 at lower elevations of I-80, but the higher elevations could have a few snow showers popping here with this batch of precipitation that should move out around noon or thereabout, maybe linger into early afternoon in a few spots, but it should be moving out pretty quickly, and then that's it as far as precipitation is concerned. As far as cloud cover is concerned, we're going to be, of course, cloudy this morning where that trough is. Watch these clouds erode throughout the day. By the time we get later in the day and the evening, this will be moving away and will be becoming mostly clear overnight. Now, the bad part about this is not only the temperatures you see above me 48 to 58, that's pretty chilly for this time of year. We're also going to have wind to contend with for the second straight day, and this might actually be 5 miles per hour or so better than yesterday or higher than yesterday on the top end. So we had a lot of gusts that were generally 30 to 35 yesterday. Today we're going to be 35 to 40, maybe some lower 40s in a few spots in the Delmarva region, right along here where the low-level jet is moving through at the base of that trough, and we could have some wind gusts that are actually exceeding 40 miles per hour in those locations. It's kind of the opposite of what you normally would expect. Northeast PA you would expect and northern New Jersey you would expect to have the highest wind gusts typically, but in this case they're lower. Highest wind gusts are further south, and that's because that's where the low-level jet is moving right across this region here. So above here, you're looking at gusts that are 25 to 35 today. Now, still not a walk in the park there, but it's still lower than the rest of the region as far as peak gusts are concerned. But we're going to have, as crappy as today is going to be, as far as the cold temperatures, the wind chills, all that nonsense, clouds, showers. Tomorrow's going to be the complete opposite, 100% polar opposite of what today is. We're expecting temperatures in the 70s across most of the area. Far northern areas will get in the upper 60s, and we will be partly cloudy for the most part throughout the day. Going back to that image here, there will be go back to the GFS, there is a cold front. So our shortwave moving across New York State is going to drag a weak cold front through the region. It's hard to see here on this particular image, but when I get over the NAM, you can see it a little bit better, and there is the chance for scattered showers and even thunderstorms with this. The Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk out for parts of the area, and that is for not necessarily severe weather. It is in their minds, but I think it's not going to be severe. It's just going to be some wind gusts with those some of these storms, this line of storms coming southward from New York State, driving through that cold front. It should be maybe some gusts of 40 to 45. So in terms of power outages, 40 to 45 can still knock out power. Okay, you don't need 58 miles per hour or greater to be severe necessarily, even though it's the standard definition from the National Weather Service. But there could be some stronger storms with some gusty winds. That is the primary threat with these as they move further southeast. And this is really the first time we're talking about this entire year. There is that potential, but it's going to come down to timing. So when we get to this point right here, we're just crossing the New York-Pennsylvania border. This is 6 p.m. This is very late in the day on Sunday, so you will have a gorgeous day here on Sunday for the majority of the region without any worries of precipitation, whether it be rain or thunderstorms, until we get to the evening. And at that point, the sun's setting, and who cares, right? You're ready to enjoy the day at that point. So here is the best chance for thunderstorms are going to be I-78 north. I think if you go up like to this point right here, I know I-78 doesn't go that far west, but just for illustrative purposes, generally speaking, I-78 and north is where you're going to have the best chance for anything stronger because these start to weaken. See, that starts to weaken as it moves further south and east, and then you kind of dissipate after that point. So best chances for severe is going to be above that line, and when I say severe, it doesn't mean severe in the traditional sense, but again, 40 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts are possible with any of these storms as they move southeast. We'll continue to monitor that over the weekend behind the scenes, and we'll, of course, let you know if anything changes, but I don't see anything really forcing this to be any stronger than it actually is. But it will be a very nice day here Sunday in ahead of this system before it moves in. And then, again, it's a weak cold front. It's not really a cold front per se, but it's still technically a cold front. And the next day is actually going to be warmer, even warmer than Sunday was, okay? So getting back to the GFS here, we're looking at partly to mostly sunny skies both Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s across both days. Okay, so very nice days there. We're going to have a warm front move at us Tuesday night into Wednesday. Could touch off a few showers here with mostly cloudy skies. Still mild, though. We're going to be in the upper 60s to near 70 for highs here on Wednesday. In between systems here, the warm front's going to be extended like this. Here's your warm front here as it moves through later Wednesday. Cold front's back here. In between, you're going to have a warm sector, so you're going to be very mild here on Thursday in between, but there could be some scattered showers with this as this moves through. You can see that here. GFS is not really too thrilled with it. It kind of breaks it apart. We'll see how that plays out in the week ahead, but we are allowing for the chance for at least early showers on Thursday. And then once we get beyond this system, we have a stronger cold front moving through at the end of the week. Again, we're going to have to watch our severe weather with this as well, with scattered showers and thunderstorms coming through. This is all going to be depend on timing. It's going to be very warm at the end of the week. Actually, the entire work week is going to be very warm. By the time you get to Friday, temperatures in the upper 60s and near 70. On the opposite side of this is a deep trough that's going to get temperatures much colder behind it. So when you go from near 70 or so, when you're down in the mid 50s the next day, which will be the following next Saturday, something's got to give in order to do that. Usually you have severe weather accompanying that, and that is the case. If this is timed right, you will have some severe weather, and again, probably strong winds we're dealing with in this synoptic setup, but we'll continue to follow that in the week ahead. But right now, it's just going to come down to timing, it looks like. If it comes in too early in the morning, you're a little bit more stable. You don't have to worry about severe weather. It comes in later in the day on Friday instead, you might have some severe weather to contend with. So the instability has time to build up and things like that. So, but behind this, there is going to be colder temperatures coming in for next weekend, but we're going to be back in the 50s, it looks like, as we get to next weekend. Both weekend days looks like they're going to be dry, but much cooler than average after a very warm week this week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for April 13th and 14th, your weekend outlook. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.